What's up, guys?
Today we're talking about drones.
Cool drones.
So today we're talking about the Cloud Rider drone by Propel. Normally $150. We picked it up at Black Friday for around 60
bucks. Which, for a beginner drone, I don't think it's too bad. On the box, it said that it's actually an intermediate to advanced drone.
So what came in the box?
So what came in the box was this thing. This is a sticker. So that's cool. But it did come with a bunch of other
Blades
and propellers in case you crash it and
break it.
And it came with a manual, which is always important.
Because sometimes you just don't know what you're doing.
So if you actually look at the controller, it's incredibly complex. Like, you can vouch for that.
Oh yeah, definitely a lot of buttons, and without reading the manual, you're not gonna know what's going on.
No, definitely. Especially considering the fact that there's like 30 buttons on here. And when I actually did first open up the box and I looked at this thing, my first reaction was, holy, this thing is awesome.
That wasn't my first reaction. Mine was, how the hell do you even work this? Because I get joysticks are up, down, left, right, and go, but all these buttons just make no sense.
Yeah.
So I can see the intermediate level coming into play.
Yeah. Now, as for the drone itself is pretty
simplistic.
It's very simple.
You got a body, you got the wings, the propellers, they go around, it goes up.
And it also has a 1080p video camera for recording and taking pictures. You put an SD card in the back and you press the button up here on the controller, and it's supposed to take video and pictures, but it doesn't do that.
Well, gee, for $150 and a camera not working, glad we didn't get it at that price. So as for the quality and its normal $150 price tag, my first opinion on it is just cheap. It's got a really flimsy plastic body, and I honestly would feel bad for anybody who would buy that at $150.
I would too, and it was actually really upsetting to take it out of the box, be super excited about it, and it didn't work. So have you ever flown a drone?
I've never flown a drone.
All right, well, I think for good reference, I think that we should probably have you fly it.
Sounds terrifyingly awesome. Let's get into it.
All right.
So I do know how to put the battery in, so we're gonna do that. All right, so we have the battery plugged in. It's got its blinking lights. I'm gonna turn on the controller.
He has never flown it, and we are terribly afraid.
All right. We're gonna try to start out slow. Nope. Okay. All right. Oh my God.
If you could just...
I don't have a career in flying anything.
All right, so I didn't remember that you're supposed to calibrate it every time that you fly it. So you push both of these down to the left, and if you look right there, it'll flash saying that it's calibrated.
So now that we figured out that it wasn't calibrated, we're gonna have me try to fly it again. Oh my God. At least it landed perfect. All right, so now that it's not lopsided, that was a little bit easier to get up into the air. So we're gonna... So I didn't know, but I was just enlightened as the green lights represent the front of the drone and the red represents the rear. That would have been good to know. All right. I feel like if I were outside, I wouldn't feel as nervous, and it might be a little easier on my nerves. I don't want to break anything in here. I was able to get it up and at least have it steady for some point before hitting something. Although the beating that it has taken and its flimsy plastic body, it still hasn't actually broken beyond what was broken out of the box.
Being the camera.
Yeah, so that at least has that going for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad, like we said before, it's really not a bad drone for someone who's just...
And for $60,
yeah,
you know, the initial
cheap.
$150 price tag that it has definitely isn't worth it.
All right, so basically, it's not worth keeping. The only thing that I wanted it for being the camera doesn't even work. So, I mean, like, what do you want to do with it?
Shoot at it. Let's shoot at it.
I think that's a really awesome idea, actually. We can take it to the shooting range.
I'm down.
Let's do that. That's it for this video, guys.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on social media.
And we will see you in the next video. Peace.
Bye.